Residents on a quiet Salford street woke up to the sight of police tape blocking their local leisure centre this morning, Saturday the 9th of December. Normally a place for children's birthday parties and swimming lessons, Earlham and Cadishead Leisure Centre on Liverpool Road in Earlham had become the centre of a crime scene. While many residents slept, officers descended on the centre's car park at around 6:15 a.m. after receiving reports of a stabbing. There they found a male victim with a cut to his leg. He was rushed to hospital and treated for injuries described as superficial. Another man was arrested at the scene on suspicion of assault and remains in custody for questioning. Ages of the men are yet to be confirmed. One resident who was woken by the police's arrival was the former landlord of the nearby pub, the Ship. The ex-landlord, who did not give his name, said he was woken up at around 6 a.m. to blue, flashing lights coming through the bedroom window of his home on Liverpool Road. I saw all the lights flashing through my curtains. I looked out and all the police were out there. There were 4 police cars and an ambulance, he said. Around an hour later, he saw a police cordon had been put in place and the leisure centre had been taped off with customers being turned away. It's understood the facility was closed until 11 a.m. this morning, when staff confirmed it had reopened. He said he initially thought someone had broken into the centre, or there had been a mugging at the parcel drop-off location outside. I saw a policeman with his torch walking down there and looking across the grass, he said, pointing to the entrance of the leisure centre. The ex-landlord said he was not shocked to hear a stabbing had taken place in the area, saying he is used to crime due to his former work, but said the reported stabbing would make pubs in the area more wary and put them on the back foot. However, several of his neighbours on Liverpool Road said they were shocked by the incident, with many saying they had moved to the area for a quieter life. One resident said she heard shouting at around 6 a.m. followed by sirens, but was not initially concerned. We got up at about 7 o'clock and had a look out and thought, oh, this was obviously something a bit more serious than we thought. It's a shame really because it's a nice area. I'm shocked because one of the reasons I like Earlham is because there's such a good community. Echoing her comments, her neighbour said, it's a really nice area, really quiet, no issues, no problems. People take care of the area. This is really out of the ordinary, it's unheard of. Just to see the police is strange. It would be a shame to see the area go downhill. Another resident, who has lived in the area her whole life, added, it's scary. I feel a bit sick. I saw 2 police cars go flying past at around 6 a.m. and then I saw an ambulance, but I thought it had just carried on. I didn't realise it was there at the leisure centre. In a statement, GMP described the incident as isolated and is moving to reassure members of the public. At approximately 6:15 a.m. on Saturday the 9th of December 2023, police attended a report of a stabbing that occurred in the car park of Earlham Leisure Centre, Liverpool Road, the force said. On arrival, officers found the male victim with a cut to his leg, and he has been treated at hospital for superficial injuries. Another male was arrested at the scene on suspicion of assault and remains in custody for questioning. A suspect was initially calm and compliant when police investigating who was behind a huge cannabis farm knocked on his door, but he suddenly legged it. It did not take officers long to see why. Inside his Cheshire home, they found more than £50,000 stashed behind a headboard. Charlie Cooper was chased by cops and eventually gave himself up. Now he is starting a 5-year jail sentence.
What?
Cooper, 28, of Bruce Heath Gardens, Warrington, appeared at Liverpool Crown Court after previously pleading guilty to cannabis cultivation and escaping lawful custody. The case began in August last year after officers executed a warrant at an address on Hale Road, Widnes. A large cannabis farm was found inside the address, consisting of 149 cannabis plants, and a man was arrested at the scene. The man refused to answer any questions and was subsequently released on bail. His mobile phone was also seized, and during analysis, officers discovered a number of messages suggesting that he was looking after the plants on behalf of another person. Police were able to link the messages to Charlie Cooper in Warrington. A warrant was executed at his former home on Padgate Lane in March, where Cooper was arrested. In a statement, Cheshire Constabulary said, while searching the property, officers discovered a safe containing a large amount of cash, along with further cash hidden behind the headboard. In total, officers recovered £52,640.77. After his arrest, Cooper was initially calm and compliant, therefore he was allowed to get dressed. However, he subsequently made off from officers and fled the address on foot. Despite his initial attempts to evade officers, he subsequently handed himself in due to pressure from officers. Cooper stated no comment throughout questioning, but, as a result of the evidence gathered against him, he was charged in connection with the cannabis farm. Police Constable Deborah Jackson of Cheshire Police said, "I welcome the sentence handed to Cooper, and I hope that it provides reassurance to the local community. The negative impact that illegal drugs have on our communities are well known, and we are committed to doing all that we can to ensure that those responsible are held accountable for their actions, and our battle against those involved in the production and supply of illegal drugs continues." Although Copper is now behind bars, this is not the end. Following his lengthy custodial sentence, we will now look to proceed with a poker hearing to determine what will happen to the cash seized at this home.